When you think of the most beautiful things you've tripped over, the things that have left you stuttering, and the things you've yet to see but know you need to, what are they? A girl more lovely than the melody of a song you've had on repeat since you were small, while you were innocent? Do you think of a boy with a smile that could melt the ice from your hardened heart? Do you think of someone who could love you more than they love themselves? Maybe the thing you think of isn't a person. And although finding a home in a person is one of the most fulfilling feelings in this distant world, sometimes something more permanent is a better thing to dream of, a thing that can't let you down. It is easier to repair things than it is to mend people. We were toys with tangled strings, mistakenly handled without the gentleness we deserved. We'd been taught by the ones we looked to for guidance that beauty could be found in things that sparkled, in gold that glittered when the sun in all its severity hit its polished surface. Beautiful were castles and rooms with the sole purpose of housing thrones, a place where peasants could bow before the most powerful of all. Power was beauty. That's what they told us. Luxury was what we strived for, to make our futures into paintings worthy of display within the fortresses we'd never had the fortune to see inside. Perhaps one day we would make that for ourselves, but in the meantime, we had to find our own magic. The world is a little smaller when your strings are tied in knots. Your leash has a little less give, a little more pull, and if you struggle too much, in the wrong way, the world figures out how to choke you. We played our own games on starless nights, when the world was blind to our betrayal. We found a way to pass the time, pulling the strings in proper directions, unknotting the lies that had woven themselves into our restriction. What if they were wrong? What if while we sat with chorus line in our frail hands, the hands we'd made strong with our nonsense, the material had changed its state? Maybe it had softened without being told it was damned to be what the world thought of it. What if it thought itself to be luxurious? What if string could become ribbon? What if ribbon could become satin? What if weeds were flowers, and I made you a crown fancied from petals that looked like they were diamonds? Would you wear it while I took your hand and led you down an aisle cleared of branches and leaves on a minuscule plot of land that no one knew of? Not even the stars that had been following our story from the start? What if no one could see? Would you feel brave enough to be the queen I know you could become? I imagine you in a crown that doesn't shine when the sunlight sees it. I think of one that grows as you do, one that changes with the weather and blooms when you smile. I think that they were wrong, and we never should have listened. Do you believe that beauty isn't what we were told it had to be? That we shouldn't limit loveliness to the ideas we were given? Perhaps if we erased beauty's definition and rewrote it how we liked, we could love ourselves the way we've always wanted. Maybe the only weapon we ever needed was the simplistic tool, scissors to cut ties from the things that held us back. If power was beauty, then we were gods to guide each other. Tell me, if you could see into our future, what do you think I might become? Do you think I could be happy?